they show us other ways of going to the depth of the person. We cannot say to the depth of God, but we can say it. No, with God is always yes and no. Yes to anything positive, no to any limitation. Because we limit, we human beings, the moment we define, we limit. And so I would say in Asia, we have a new chance to learn from these traditional religions, that they can help us in the search, not so much in the conclusions as in the search. But in the search itself, there is so much wisdom and so much depth that one can say that we need this kind of help. Unfortunately, the Christianity that we are familiar with is very much influenced by European thought and European openness to truth, but at the same time narrowness, because it's human. I mean, European traditions are not necessarily all revelation. They are part of the human quest. And that's why we have so much to learn from Asia. I remember when I lived in a popular neighborhood in Tokyo, I was very inspired every day by a neighbor that I never met, so I don't know who he is, but he was working in the neighborhood. And every day he prayed 1 hour, which is the time we usually have for our Jesuit prayer. And he prayed sitting in a cushion with one of these wooden bells that Buddhists use for prayer. And he would hit the bell, the wooden bell, rhythmically, and with that he created silence around himself. It was a busy neighborhood because people worked there, but he would just be hitting the knock, boom, 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 and that creates silence around him. So he needed only 1 square meter to create silence and to pray. And we heard him praying every morning, half an hour, and every evening, half an hour. So 1 hour a day he prayed in a busy neighborhood, very narrow, because Japanese houses are very narrow. And he was able to do that, while we sometimes we think that we need silence and we need a garden and we need a chapel and we create so many needs around that we become unable to create silence around us. And this gentleman was creating that. That inspired me very much, and that indicates that there are elements in other religions that very clear can help us in the search, in the creativity of finding ways of going to God and to pray, to relate to God, etc. And the same thing in other ways. No? So not only in how to create silence for prayer, but how to relate to other people, how to forget about oneself, which is one of the key elements of any spirituality. So I think I am very positive to the fact that if we open ourselves to others and to society, there are many things that we can learn.